Hola mi compadres, Brian the Boat here, and today I wanted to talk about some things to get some things off my chest because I wanted to do a video on this, and some of you may have recalled some things I would have talked about on a live stream, but I've decided to save it for a vlog like this because with live streams not many people watch them, but that's okay because, I don't know, not a lot of people like live streams. I kind of like live streams, but I don't stay on there too much. And the problem with me with live streams is that nobody really comments or watches, but that's fine. I mean, like, I'm not like trying to guilt trip you or anything, so you're fine. Don't worry about it. I wanted to talk about two subjects that one subject has brought into my site where I feel like that I need to work on, and something that happened 2 days ago. So I'm gonna start off with the thing that that was brought to my attention, and was this past week has been very difficult for me for some reason, and I knew the reason, and it's because I haven't been really motivated to do YouTube that much anymore for this week, and I asked myself, why am I not getting so motivated? Like, I always get down when I look at the stats of my channel and the stuff like that, and I always get bothered by that, and I wasn't really having much fun of making YouTube because for me, at this week or this point in my career, I was really focusing on, like, instead of, you know, just having fun and just have fun doing videos, I was like focusing on like the stats of the views of the video, the likes of the video, how many subscribers they get or lose. And because of that, and because I've been focusing on that too much, I've forgot the real reason why I should start doing YouTube. And one way to make sure that you don't get demotivated because of that, because of the stats, and like, it's because I was focusing too much on it. So I want to say I'm sorry if I've seemed that like that in any of the videos. I haven't looked back in the videos for a while. You know, I really want to say I'm sorry for doing that. For not focusing on, you know, on the more important things on the channel and on my life, because on my life I'm not very productive, you know, and I don't really work that much. I'm just a lazy person. But when it comes to videos, I kind of put some effort into it. I try to make the video more exciting than it is, but I don't know how you guys view that as fake or something, because I do that all the time. That's not really fake. That's just my personality. When I see something that's like a boring situation, I like to make it, you know, try to make it fun, unless I'm not in the mood. Then I'm just, you know, like, yeah, I can see how that's stupid. Yeah, just let it die, you know. So, again, I'm really sorry for not paying attention to the real things and trying to be greedy and trying to get into, you know, all the stats and trying to, you know, make myself look good for other people. So I really am sorry for that. I hope you can forgive me for that. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about, that I really wanted to talk about for a while, it's been 2 days, but I never really talked much of it. It was June the 24th, 2016. It was at around, when I woke up, I would say 8:22. My dog passed away, and it was pretty tough for my family because he's been with us for 14 years. We got him when we first, you know, started like looking around and where we lived and stuff. And we got him from a mall, from a pet store that no longer exists in the mall because for some reason they took it away and replaced it with something. But that's natural for a mall, right? But back then they had a pet shop in the mall, and we looked around and it looked cool. Like, at first my dad thought like we were just looking around, looking at the puppies, and then we found the beagle. And we thought it was so adorable. We begged my dad, and my mother begged my dad as well. And he got convinced to get the dog, and we got the dog. And for some reason, we decided to name him Jack. I don't remember why we called him Jack, but we did, and that stuck. And he understood that was his name. So for 14 years, there's been a lot of things going on around with that dog, and it was a good year with him. But he started getting bad this year and later last year, where he could no longer walk. He couldn't walk anymore. His hind legs didn't want to function correctly, and so anytime he wanted to walk, he would bark, and we would go and grab him and try to pick him up. And most of the times it did work, and he did get up. But then the final weeks of this of June, he really did struggle. He really did struggle a lot with walking. So that being said, we realized that it would be a good idea just to put him to sleep, because it would be selfish of us not to end him from suffering so much, because at this point he couldn't use the restroom. He just pissed himself all the time, and we had to clean up after him, and we felt really bad for him. And so on the 23rd, we decided to take him to the vet to put him to sleep. But we're going to do it tomorrow, the 24th of June, because on the 23rd, it was like later that night, and we just realized it would be a good idea just to put him to sleep. And the 23rd of June was a very, very difficult night for me, because all night he was barking, but it wasn't regular barking. It was like in pain barking. Like I've heard my dog bark a lot, and beagles are known for like howling in different tones. I think like it's 3, and I've always heard him bark, and like a lot of people would say it's annoying, but I've got used to it to the point where I actually like it when he barks. But at this but that night was it was different. It was different. It wasn't anything that I've heard from him, and it was pretty tough. I tried to get songs, like get on my headsets and listen to some songs, but like songs don't last forever, so I have a small playlist on this iPad right now that I'm using. After that point, I had to suck it up and listen to him bark until he finally quieted down for some reason. I think at that point he died. I don't know, but it was how do I say this? It was brought to my attention that he died because my mother came in crying, saying that he passed away on the 24th this morning, of the morning of 24th of June. And I didn't want to see him, because I thought I would, cry as well, so I didn't want to see him. And also on the 23rd of that night, I wanted to try to pet him, but I couldn't because it was too dark, and I regret that for not petting him or doing anything to him. I thought of going back again, but my dad was mad that day, so I didn't want to bother him, so I couldn't really see him. But I tried to reach out to him, try to pet him, but it was too far away, and it's barricaded because we don't want him to go into the living room anymore, because he pees a lot, and it could affect my little sister, so we just decided just to keep him like that, which I feel like that's also one of the reasons why he got bad, because we isolated him in that little space, which really killed him, and then other reasons, of course, but I'm not going to mention it. But it was really tough. I was expecting to cry a lot. I expected to bawl, but all I did was I just teared up, and I just moved on. I didn't get to see my dog get buried, but I did go to his grave today. It's back there where we buried my hamster. Weird fact though, when my hamster died, I cried, which was weird because I kind of cared for him, but we only had him for 2 years. Then we had my dog Jack for 14 years, and I'm not crying at all, which is kind of weird, because I'm trying to, well, I'm not trying to, because I made a connection with him. I felt like I made a connection with him. Not in a weird way, of course, but I felt like I was like his brother to me. He was like a brother to me. Like, if I had a problem, I would talk to him, because he can't say anything back. Of course he can't. So he was like my secret little chest. So if I had some dirt, I would just give it to him, and he's not going to say a thing. Not a thing. Of course not, because dogs can't talk. And so he would be my my little diary, of course, because if I had a problem, I would mention it to him. So with that being said, you could probably say that I buried my bones with the death of my dog, because my secrets are with him now, and only one person knows a part of my secret, But I'm not going to mention it because if I do, you're going to ask him questions, and one of these days he's going to say something, so no. But I have other secrets that I dare not say at all that I've kept with my dog. And then my dog, of course, died, so there's a point in technology where we can actually get information from dogs' brains or cats or pets, any pets really, to see like if they knew something. They won't know because my dog's already dead, so ha, nice try. But it was again, it was pretty tough, but I was shocked to not, react as I thought I did in the past, because in the past I thought like, yeah, I'm gonna be depressed for 3 months. I mentioned to one of my friends like, oh, I'm gonna be depressed for 4 or 3 months if my dog dies, and I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. I'm in the lukewarm situation where I'm just where I'm confused. I'm confused with some things. I'm not sure if I'm happy or sad. Definitely not depressed, but I'm just I'm confused. I'm like, at some points I feel like I'm bipolar, but I know I'm not. Kind of. I don't know. My moods really do change a lot, but I don't know. So that's all I had to say. I needed to get that off my chest because I never mentioned it to anyone. And I felt like it would be good to mention it on this video. And of course not, I'm not trying to get this for YouTube revenue, because like that's kind of dumb. Should I get views out of this? So because it's my secrets, it's my life, my personal information, and why would I want to do something with that to gain something out of it, But I just wanted to share it with y'all because I don't really have a problem sharing a lot of things with other people, because I'm really just an open book. Of course, there are some things you need to keep secrets, but I'm practically an open book. So, and this is how I express myself, because in this godforsaken house, you try to express yourself, you're gonna get a pistol in your face, and if you try again, they're going to pop 2 bullets in your head. 1 for being stupid and 2 for disobeying them. So anyone here, we got a pistol everywhere. My mom has a Glock. I have an AK-47. My sister has a minigun. My father has what's another gun that's pretty deadly? Not a revolver. That's too small for him. What's a rocket launcher? And my dog had a razor sharp claws, so if you said something bad, he'll slice your throat in half. So obviously we don't have that, because like I'm pretty sure no one this is a country where, this is a state where like a lot of people have guns. So I don't know, like I have a neighbor who like has like a storage full of guns, so if the apocalypse happens, we'll know where to go to his house, get the guns, that is if he's dead. Of course I don't want him to die, but if he is dead, then we'll go to his house and take his gun so we can protect ourselves. But oh my gosh, I love how I was talking about my dog, and then my YouTube status right now, and then it all all evolved to the apocalypse. That's how weird I am. I go with bunny trails, a lot of bunny trails. You can just call me Bunny McGee. I don't even know why. I say the most random things that like people just question me, like, are you stupid or do you not think at all? Like I honestly don't think at all. I think I'm stupid and I think I don't think at all, which is a really bad combination. Even stupid people can like think, oh, maybe that's not the best idea. But no, I'm like Leroy Jenkins. I'm like, hey, let's go. Boom. Oh, what happened? I lost a leg? That's okay. I'll get a plastic leg. What's that? That's $2,000. That's okay. I can get my parents to pay that. What's that? We are all broke now? Oh, that's okay. We can live on the ground. What's that? Well, the apocalypse is coming and we all need a home? Oh, it's okay. We can all die. So I'm weird like that. You already know that. I'm just weird. So I'm gonna try to end this video before I say anything else that would make you be like, okay, what is going on? So thanks everyone for watching this video, and if you like this video, give it a like, support the Red Guard, and thank you for listening to my little tidbits and listening to my life. I really do appreciate, for those of you who are very interested in my life. I would love to know your life, but of course that's up to you. And this is Brian the Bald signing out. Stay bold out there. Ciao.